everybody, this is Petey from SupplementReviews.com. I'm hanging out here with some guys from American Muscle, Jason Duran and Markus Trills. All right, today we're just
Glad to
gonna
be here.
Well, I like it. I like the enthusiasm. This is the 2013 Mr. Olympia Expo, as you can see with the humongous picture. Phil Heath hanging out behind us. Don't mind him. He's harmless. What we're going to do today, we're going to talk about a few different things, get a better feel for American Muscle, and also just give a shout out to them. They are a huge part of SR as a board sponsor. So I guess first and foremost, just tell us a little bit about American Muscle, your company. How'd you get started?
Okay, well, we started in the industry about 10 years ago with another company called Cellucor. I did all the sales, and Markus did all the web design and web sales and things of that nature. And then after we left that company in 2011, I was the vice president of sales at the time, we decided to create American Muscle and kind of give back to the retailer. Our whole notion is to keep retailers, the people who own the stores and people who are involved, the small businesses, primarily the ones who benefit from our products and the products we make. And the second aspect to it is we wanted to take the industry kind of back a little bit to where it was in the late 90s, where people were actually getting effective quantities of dosings, such as 5 grams of creatine as opposed to 1 gram of creatine. And so that's just one example, but the industry has really moved away from putting out stuff that instead of concentrates, we're putting stuff in that's fully dosed. So you might pay a little bit more for the American Muscle products, which is why you see some of the products being premium priced the way they are. That is a direct reflection of how much those products cost us to make as a manufacturer. So what we're trying to do is show the public the difference between products that are top-notch, top premium, top quality, and ones that are mid-level and then low range. And I think we're doing a pretty good job of that so far with our supplements, with our packaging, and our lineup, and we're going to continue to launch products that show the public and the consumers that you can believe in American Muscle, and you can look to American Muscle to know for sure that you're getting the best results from that specific product. And do you want me to tell you a little bit about how our products are lined up?
Absolutely, about lined up, as well as what kind of testing do you guys do on the products to make sure you're getting exactly what you're putting on?
Well, luckily, we have 2 manufacturing facilities in Dallas that are GMP, and both facilities have micro testing ability along with microbiological testing and a full lab. So we're actually able to do all kinds of really neat stuff with our products. Now, as far as random testing goes, once we get our batch into our warehouse, we do Chromadex testing through Chromadex. And what a lot of that does is that allows us to really be sure 110% of the purity and potency of the products, no matter what. And so it's kind of like a double check. We feel that, if people are going to be taking our products, we want to make sure that it's the best quality and the safest possible. So, and as far as the way our products are designed, I really want to touch on that because I think that's really, really important. The way our products are designed is each product is designed to be the best for that specific function. So you're not going to find us coming out with a testosterone product that's mixed with a pre-workout. It's just not going to happen. And the reason why is because you can't affordably put together a test product that's actually going to boost your testosterone naturally, suppress your estrogen from all that extra testosterone that you're creating, right? And get it to, and work on releasing growth hormone while you're sleeping, and also working with the adrenal and thyroid levels like our muscle test product does. You can't put a product like that into a pre-workout because it would cost like $200, so nobody would buy it. So what we do is we just leave it up to the consumer to decide which product and what their goal is, and which combination of our products, specific functions, are going to work best for them. And another example of that is our Restore lineup, our new product line, Restore. We have Restore Liver, Restore Prostate, Restore Kidney, and Restore Blood Pressure. And you really haven't seen another company go after these categories the way we have, because we basically took what everybody takes for these types of ailments, if you want to call them ailments, or organ, fixing your organs, or however you want to consider this category. But each one of these products is taking the minerals, the natural herbs, and the vitamins from other products and put it all into one for that one particular goal, which is to basically lower your blood pressure if people have a high blood pressure, high BP. And then the other thing is on the BPH aspect with the prostate, we want to help get the prostate shrunk down, and a lot of times that has to do with people that are taking testosterone products and they don't even know that their prostate is even being affected, which then affects their sex life, because the prostate is most important for sex life. So these are things that we're trying to get out to the public that most people that shop in stores aren't even aware of, especially people that shop online aren't even aware of, because they don't have someone like us or an associate who's spoken to Markus or I telling them this information. And so that's why it's so important. It all goes back to the retailer again as being, you know, a great source and a great way to get products at a great price and get the information and diet information go along with it, so you don't just see results for a month or two, but you see sustainable, long-lasting results. And American Muscle's that perfect line to where you can use it periodically to make sure that you can keep those long-lasting results.
Awesome, awesome. Well, thank you very much for going over your products like that. I was kind of covering a bunch of the questions I had for you anyway, just kind of what you're excited about with the upcoming products.
Good.
Personally, I forgot to try your products. You sent some over.
Excellent.
I tried the American ISO. Awesome stuff. Good flavor, good profile.
Yeah, the Iceland is very clean, all-natural protein with stevia. There's no sucralose, no artificial flavors, so you're really going to like it, all-natural flavor.
Excellent. And the other product that I really enjoyed was a pre-workout Warpath. That stuff is money. Pumps are good, vascularity is crazy, the GPLC. I guess we'll end with that question right there. What went into formulating a product like that?
Well, that goes back to what I was saying about full dose pre-workouts, kind of taking it back to the 90s, you know, when you had the 5 gram creatine per servings and you'd be loading and getting a lot of, you know, creatine. The reason creatine is so important is it's a leading phosphagen, so it donates phosphates. So you have all these ADP and inorganic phosphates in your body. And if creatine in the 80s, they found that if you take creatine monohydrate, it actually donates way more phosphates than food, you know, chicken, beef, or whatever else you might take or eat during the day. And so that's why bodybuilders started utilizing creatine, was get more reps, more out of their workout, because more phosphate equals more energy, because it converts all your ADP and inorganic phosphates into ATP. So Warpath is an ATP generator, essentially. And it does it, you know, with the creatine, but it also has the GPLC, that's got all the blood enhancement compounds, all the vascularity. The focus is there with the acetylcholine response, and it's got the energy too, and it's got a very low dose of caffeine. So if you're taking a fat burner, or you drink coffee, or you drink energy drinks, you're not going to feel weird. It's not going to counteract your vasodilation, you know, your blood pump, because a lot of times if you take in more than 300 or 400 caffeine per day, you're actually going to have a vasoconstrictive effect where you actually have less blood flow, and then it makes it harder for your nutrients to penetrate and get throughout your body. So what we want to do is have a balance between the stimulants and maximizing blood flow and nutrient delivery and ATP production, and that's where you get from Warpath. It's awesome.
Well, guys, first and foremost, I thank you for your time. If you're at the Olympia, hopefully you stop by their booth, got some of their samples. And if not, keep an eye on our forum, because they always have good and upcoming stuff coming out, and look for some more reviews from myself. This has been Petey from SupplementReviews.com here with Jason and Markus. Thanks for tuning in, and check out our next video, and support American Muscle.
And thanks Supplement Reviews. We appreciate it.
Green salad up, a green salad down. Last done start, gotta tell the ground. Oh, Miss Lucy dead and gone, left me here.